Well, hello and welcome to the Cosmic Echo Tarot Experience. It's a reading which consists and connects historic cycles of frequency through your repeating tarot energy cycles in your own life. You and your life are really an echo of past energy. What we experience is not new. We experience ancient energetic frequencies, which have been repeating again and again and again for thousands, tens of thousands, maybe millions of years. We see them as new, but they're not. We're looking through a very small lens. Each life is an echo of the last time. So, using tarot as a tool, I locate the current frequency. Once found, I use other tools to tell a story so you understand the energy, how it's applied. That allows you to manifest your spiritual kryptonite. It's really, in its essence, a two-step metaphysical technique. Tarot is the destination. I've done tarot for over 20 years and haven't found that it really predicts much of anything, but I've found that it is the science of potential. So I take the frequencies of three different cards, distill them, combine them into one clean, clear frequency. No fantasies, no unicorns, no rainbows, no woo-woo anything. The information has to be simple, has to be clear, has to be powerful. You got to feel it, see it, know it. Now, I use astrology and historical images as a way to help you imagine the essence of that energy. Remember, I say these cycles repeat. In fact, I've done astrology for over 50 years, and the thing that keeps me connected to it is the fact that I understand it is the science of cycles. There's no magic, no sorcery, there's nothing. If you know the cycle, and they're different with every planets, or every one of the planets, then you can start to match things up and they make sense. They connect. You can see the storyline. That's really helpful because it's your matrix revealed. We take the tarot 3 cards, distill them into one energy, then we go to the astrology, even numerology, and we look for the cycles. How does this all fit in? You get the complete story. It's the repeating of cosmic cycles. You are in the latest of the cycles right now, bringing ancient frequencies into your life. Now, remember, tarot is about your choice, your potential. You can choose. But I use the astrology numerology to tell you, okay, this is where it's going to take you. This is the experience you're going to have. And that helps you to manifest much better. Knowing the repetitive energetic patterns around you enables you to use these ancient frequencies to your benefit now. Think of it as your cosmic roadmap, your cosmic weather report. Okay, you're going to know what it's like as you arrive, so you can use your energy, your tarot energy, much better. The tarot gives you your destination. The astrology and imagery, because I take images from the news that reflect that same energy, it's all an attempt to make this clear, clean, precise to you. You don't have to guess. By the end of the reading, you're going to know what the energy is. You're going to have a good, solid feel for it from a historical perspective. And then you decide, okay, how am I going to use it? This unique package helps you activate your spiritual kryptonite, as I said. That's important because the people who run the world do not want you to get in touch with your kryptonite. They don't want that. It doesn't help them. But if you do that, you ride this cosmic wave to your best self, your best destiny. So today's reading is about feeling what you can't see. Okay, it's kind of like the third eye. Yeah, you're an observer. And it's very important. You'll find out astrologically why you need to be an observer right now. That's your action, observing. It's really, really, really important. Okay? So the theme again on this Cosmic Echo, feel what you can't see. Very, very important. Now, let me kind of help you out a little bit here. Let me give you kind of an overview. It's the cosmic cycles part. Remember, astrology is a kind of alchemy. It's cyclical by nature. Literally, what goes around comes around. It's understanding and knowing these cycles that gives us the pulse of the matrix. It permits us to feel and focus on the power of the tarot. Remember, that's the destination. The astrology, numerology, kind of the map. So the combination of the two gives us deep power and control over our destiny because we know how to best use the tarot energy. I'm going to get to the specifics in a minute. I just want to remind you that I do have an email. Please feel free to send me any kind of information you may have. Tau-tarot at proton.me, tau-tarot at proton.me. Anything that you got to say, I'm all ears, so to speak. Tau-proton, tau-tarot, tau-tarot at proton.me. It's written in front of me. You'd think I could read the damn thing, but apparently I'm having a tough time today. Oh, well, I'm an old guy, so what the heck. All righty. Let's begin with the astrology. Let's take a look at the roadmap. It begins right now. So we go to Astro Hits, targeting the cycle. We are in a very interesting time because all of the faraway planets, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all retrograde or about to be. Also, Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde in about a week or so. Those who are familiar with astrology and Mercury retrograde, you know it's a little planet. You think, geez, it wouldn't do much, but boy, it just has a tendency of just messing things up. So you tie that in with the Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. November is going to be a tough month. You get into December, Mercury goes forward, things kind of lighten up a little bit, but that's just enough for you to catch your breath. All right, I'll explain why in a minute. Next year is a universal year number 1, by the way. We're in a 9-year now, wrapping things up, tidying things up, reviewing things. But next year, universal 1, it's a time for beginnings. And the planets promise a big new start. Not necessarily a good thing, by the way. The deep state is likely to make a big push. You've heard the rumors. We're going to have to fight for our humanity. And the tests will keep on coming. In fact, I kind of feel that starting from December going into 2026, there could be something big that they have planned that's going to shock the shit out of everybody. It's largely a psyops, but it's going to get your attention. That's why you need this month. You need November to be able to use all the retrograde stuff and really tighten it down. So you're getting set up for 2026 in this month of November. Watch and wait. It's coming. Let's kind of fill in some of the details. Here's the existential points for today. Tough stuff. Tough stuff. Whole bunch of things here. You can read them as you will, but I'm going to read the thing at the bottom right. World War III isn't coming. It's already here. If you're paying attention, you understand. World War III, I don't think will be fought with bombs and guns, although you really can't rule that out entirely. I don't think it's going to be a head game. Continuing. World War III is here. Your food is poisoned. Your water is toxic. Your weather is weaponized. There's nothing to eat in the grocery store that's healthy for you. Nothing. The weather weaponized those trails, blocking out the sun and dumping all kinds of heavy metals on us. And I'm noticing right now with people around the area, they've been doing the geo stuff. People not feeling so good. By the way, your medicine, just as bad as the food. It's poison. Your entertainment brainwashes you. Your leaders lie to you and then they laugh in your face. They don't pay attention. When was the last time here in the United States or anywhere where your government did anything for the average person? It's been a long time ago because they don't work for us. And on top of all of that, they keep you busy, surviving. They don't pay you enough. If you have a job, these days those are going away pretty fast. So the point of the matter is they put all this busy shit in front of you so you never start living or thinking or fighting back. You just survive. Remember, they say you're going to have nothing and be happy. Let's move on to naked history. 100 years ago, organic food was just food. No big deal. Grass-fed beef, just beef. It's from the farm. No big deal. Pasture-raised eggs, just eggs. Raw milk was just milk. And people were healthier then. Oh, yeah, they had disease. But you know, cancer really wasn't noted until we hit 1900 when they started to add poisons. And most primarily was John D. Rockefeller. Maybe. Here's one up in the upper right. Steve Kirsch says this is very important. 90% of COVID deaths happened in hospitals. And 90% of those deaths were attributed to the treatment protocols used. Why did the hospitals use treatment protocols that killed patients? Very simply because they were rewarded for doing so by the U.S. government, way beyond the government, the deep state. Remember, they want to get rid of 95% of us by 2040. 95% of the people, 9.5 people out of every 10 gone. Oh, by the way, too, did you ever notice that nobody is found dead of COVID in their homes? Always in the hospital? Yeah. The pandemic was fake, tests are fake, mask science was fake, social distancing was fake. Fauci admitted it, Gates admitted it. The vaccine science was fake, the news was fake, CDC and FDA were fake, the government messaging was fake, the elections were fake, climate science is fake, it's all fake. Oh, speaking of climate science, just the past week or two, Bill Gates said, oh, geez, I don't think this climate thing is going to be as dangerous as we thought it was going to be. He did the same thing with the vaccine as soon as the U.S. government said, it's over, we're done. We're past the threat. At the same time, he cashed in his stocks. At the beginning of COVID, just before COVID began, he invested $50 million in the vaccines. When he walked away, he took $550 million. So he lied to us about the vax. He lied to us about global warming. He's lied to us about everything. In fact, he's been a liar his entire life. Naked history. That's what this section is called. What they didn't tell you really matters. That's the important stuff. Picture perfect is where we are now. Digital ID. This is very, very, very important. And I begin with a quote from Soren Kierkegaard. He said, there are two ways to be fooled. One way is to believe what isn't true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. And man, do we have an epidemic of that. People are swallowing bullshit. My God. Why? Because it's uncomfortable to confront the truth. So just as soon shove your head up your ass a little farther and just continue on with your life as it is. And one of the things that we really, really have to watch, this is critical. If this goes, it's all over. Digital ID. Every crisis, every distraction, every carrot, every stick is leading you down this track. Digital ID. When you get there, you are not coming back. Remember, when these rich, suicidal, psychotic bastards get a hold of you, they're not going to just walk away. Ain't going to happen. No digital ID at all. I know it's going to be unpleasant. You went through this vaccine. A lot of people said, well, it's easier just to go along with it. I didn't. I paid the price, and I'm thrilled every day that I didn't. Same thing with digital ID. And at the bottom right, say no to digital ID, do not comply. Your freedom, your humanity is on the line. Let's go to the tarot stuff. Well, let's get ready to wrap it up. Here is our destination in this reading. We have 3 cards, the Moon card, Knight of Pentacles, and 6 of Pentacles. The Moon is, well, a full moon is beautiful, but it's deceiving. And the full moon card here talks about you have to sense, not simply see. You have to see with your mind's eye. You have to see with your spirit. Remember, this is a time for observation. We were talking about observing. Month of November, pay attention. It's going to mean a lot in 2026. So have your spidey senses out because you're not going to see all the details. Next card is the Knight of Pentacles. Knights always bring gifts. This Knight of Pentacles brings the gift of real values, not just more cars, more homes, more furniture, more clothing, more and more and more things. It's the stuff that you can't buy. You can't buy love, can't buy friendship. You really can't buy health. You can extend your life, yes, but the real healing comes from nature. How about how important, how valuable is peace? Would you like to have peace in your life? You can't buy it. And time. Nobody, I don't give a damn how rich they are, they can't buy more time. When their time is up, their time is up. The gift of real values, Knight of Pentacles. And finally, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the joy of paying it forward, of understanding that what you decide for yourself will benefit or hurt the people around you. So this is a month of observation, the entire month of November. Keep your eyes open in your brain, in your head, in your spirit. You're not going to really see it, but you can sense it. Do so. That'll help you shape a new value system. And then when you get that value system, pay it forward. Make your life a blessing, even if it's in a very small way. Make it a blessing for everybody else around you. It's big stuff for sure. Hey, we're out of time. Thank you very much. I appreciate your investment in showing up and us doing this every day. It means a lot to me. There's no question about it. Please like and subscribe. It is very important. They're playing with the algorithms now, so you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes, but every podcaster does. So please like and subscribe. We need you now more than ever to help you more than ever. So this is the Cosmic Echo. We'll be back between now and the next time you and I do this, hopefully tomorrow. Peace and blessings.